Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I have a nail polish video. I am going to show you my favorite fall nail polishes, and I'm also going to swatch them on my nails. So that's why I don't have any nail polish, because I wanted you to see what the nail polish looks like once you apply it. So first I'm going to zoom you in. Give me a few seconds. Make sure I really get in there, and so that you can really see. Okay, I think that's good. Now, I will say I do have ridges in my nails, as you can see, and that is why I always use several coats of a nail polish. And there are quite a few that are super thick, which I love. But let's go ahead and get started. The first nail polish I have is this one by Zoya, and it is called, let's see, Vanessa. Now, I really like this nail polish color. It's on camera. It's looking, looks like a dark pink, but in real life, it's like a really dark maroon. So let me open it. Oops. I just put lotion on, so my hands are a little, there we go. My hands are a little slippery. Okay, so let me show you what Vanessa looks like on. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can. Okay, now this is what Vanessa looks like on. It's not going to be a perfect swatch, but I just want you to get the idea of the color. Okay, let's see. There we go. And it's just a beautiful, like I said, dark burgundy. This is just one coat, so it looks a little bit more on the red side, more reddish pink. But if I add another coat of Vanessa, it really does produce a beautiful cherry red color. Maybe a little bit lighter than cherry red, but it's really nice. Now, and you see that luster? You see how beautiful and shiny that nail polish is? Now, normally what I do with my nails is I always add some kind of nail growth or protective clear nail polish on first, and then I put on a base, and then I put 2 coats of nail polish, and then 2 coats of a glossy, fast drying top coat. And believe it or not, even though this is a pretty glossy color, after a while that glossiness will fade. If you put on 2 coats of a top shine, fast drying top coat, you'll have it look like this pretty much for the whole week. So that, my first fall nail polish color, is Vanessa by Zoya. Now, my next favorite fall color is an OPI called Suzi, the First Lady of Nails. Now, this color is what I would typically describe as an army green. And give me 1 second. And it's just beautiful. It is just a beautiful color. Now, this does look a little sheer, but this is just the first coat, remember? But look how pretty that is. Isn't it beautiful? Let me just... Now that's just first coat. And it does, on camera it's looking a lot darker, than in person. But once you put on a top coat, let me see. It looks a little bit darker, but it still keeps that nice green color. At least in person it does. I think on the camera it's looking a little bit darker. But look at that. Oh, I just love that color. It is so pretty. I love it. Now I have seen some girls online who do some amazing things. Like one girl used this color and actually designed a camo design on her nails. It was awesome. I can't do that. I don't have that expertise, but yeah. So this is Vanessa from Zoya, and then here we have OPI's Suzi, the First Lady of Nails. Okay. Now next, I have an Orly color, and it's called Red Flare. And like I said, this is from Orly. And this is another, well, it's like a red. Let me show you. It's a red with a very pink undertone. You see? So it is red, but it leans a little bit more to the pink side. And I'll show you another one that's really more red. And if you see them side by side, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I really like this color a lot, and I also like the formulation of the Orly nail polishes. I find that they're really nice, and they're easy to put on as well. They have a really nice applicator. So that's with 2 coats. And that one is OPI's Red Flare. Now the next color that I love is from Wet and Wild, and it is called Crime of Passion. And you'll see the other one is, this next one is more red than the one I just showed you. Let me see. Although it does seem to lean a little bit more on the orange side. You see, there they are, side by side. This has 2 coats and this has 1 coat. Now it might just be the lighting in my room or the camera, but I can tell you that this is more red than this. This pulls more of like a deep dark pink, and this is more of a red that leans orange. And let me put one more coat on so you can see what it looks like. See? Now all of these that I've shown you so far do require 2 coats. They really do. I don't think I've shown you any so far that you can get away with using 1 coat. They're all pretty much 2 coats required or more. So that was number 4. The next nail polish that I have is another OPI, and this is called Cajun Shrimp. Now, this next color is very orange, and I think it's a color that you would typically not consider to be a winter color, but living in Chicago, you really don't get a lot of sun in the winter, and sometimes it's just nice to see a little pop of color, or even in the fall, because even now we're technically still in fall, and it gets dark really early, and we don't get the sun as much as we used to. So let me put this one on. This one is Cajun Shrimp. Now I should mention that I like to wear this color pretty much year round. Just because I love it. I really love this beautiful, vibrant, orange color. And, before I would say I would never typically wear a color like this in the fall or winter. But I saw many years back, I saw this one girl wearing it, and I thought that's not a fall or winter color. And I was like, you know what, it doesn't matter. You probably do need a little pop of color now and then, especially when you don't get a lot of sun. So I've also incorporated like using, very vibrant orange to my fall nail polish collection. So let me put on another coat so you can see. You see? So that is, and let me show all three of them so you can see the difference. Right? So this one, like I said, that one was Vanessa by Zoya. This one. This next one is Crime of Passion by Wet n Wild. And then this one is OPI's Cajun Shrimp. So there you go. Here's the other one. And oh no, this one's Vanessa. I'm sorry. This one is Vanessa. I'm getting you all messed up. This one is Red Flare. This one is Crimes of Passion. And this one is Cajun Shrimp. Now, the next one I am going to show you is actually from this. I just smeared it. This next one I'm going to show you is actually from this company or this nail polish that I've really only seen at Sally's Beauty Supply. I've never seen it anywhere else. And it is called, what's it called? Give me 1 second. Let me see what it's called. Oh wow, this is so old that Gallery something. This is a really old color. That it's so old that I can't even read the label anymore. But it's a very, very, very dark blue with some shimmer. Let me show you. Now this is just, it comes off pretty sheer. If you only use one coat. But I'll show you what it looks like when you put 2 coats on, because it's actually really, really pretty. And sometimes when I wear this, people think I'm wearing a black nail polish, but I'm not. You have to be careful with black nail polish colors, especially if it's like a flat white, because it ends up, it looks kind of odd. It looks really weird. There is one black nail polish that I have from Zoya that I like, but I still don't end up wearing it more as often as this one, just because I like the fact that this one has so much depth and it gives me that dark nail polish goth look without it being black and flat. So let me show you what it looks like with another coat. Give me 1 second. I need to put a little bit more on so you can really see it. Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I just love that color. And like I said earlier, when you add a base coat and top coat, it just looks so much better, I promise. And I love it. And this one, like I said, it's from this company called Finger Paints. Let me see if there's any way that I can see what it says. Gallery Glam. That's what it is, Gallery Glam. Now the next one that I have is another Zoya color, and it is called Cinnamon. And this is a really pretty color for the fall, I think, and even for winter, and especially for New Year's, I think, if you don't want to do the red nail polish. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that gorgeous? That is so pretty to me. I love it. And it does have some shimmer, as you can see. It's a bit shimmery. I'm trying to see if you guys can see this shimmer. You see that? And that's just with one coat. So if I add another coat, you'll see. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That is really pretty. It is like a cinnamon champagne color, I would say. It's definitely like a brown cinnamony color, but it does have some hints of like champagne. At least I think it does. So this one is Zoya's Cinnamon. Now the next one that I have is from Smith & Colt, and it's called Tang Bang. Now I bought this one. Oh, this one's hard to open. Give me 1 second. Oh man, I should not have put lotion on before this. Now this one I bought in the summer, but it's really more of a fall color. And this is, when I think of fall, I think of this. Fall or winter. Like it's just a nice pumpkin spice color, I think. You know, it's just absolutely stunning to me. For me, it just like screams fall and winter and cozy. I don't know, I just love it. I love it so much. I think it's just beautiful. And that's with one coat. Now I will say that with Smith & Colt, their nail polishes are pretty thick. With every other nail polish that I have, I would always recommend, even with Zoya, which is a really good company, I would still recommend, doing a base coat and a top coat. With Zoya, you can almost kind of get away with maybe not getting a top coat. And the Orly one as well. That one, I would say they're both pretty good, and you may not need a top coat. But let me show you. Let me show you. Oh, this is with the second coat. It's just so pretty. I love it. I absolutely love it. And that is Smith & Colt Tang Bang. Oops. Now I do have another Smith & Colt, and that's another one that's hard to open. I do have another Smith & Colt nail polish, and that one is called Darjeeling Darling. This is I guess I would say it's a forest green. It's a forest green color, and this one's a lot more transparent than Tang Bang. You see? beautiful, beautiful color. And I bought this one, I would say, a few months ago. I think I made a video about it. I'm not sure if I can find the video. I'll link it in my description box. But I ended up getting the nail polish color for free because the bottle came broken. And these nail polishes are not cheap. They're pretty expensive. So I was gonna return it because even though I bought it for the color, like I spent so much money on the nail polish that I wanted the nail polish to look perfect. And I bought this one, Darjeeling, through Blue Mercury. Every other Smith & Colt nail polish that I have purchased has been through Smith & Colt. So here's another one. Here's another coat. Or Darjeeling, Smith & Colt. See? It's very, I don't know, I love it. It's a really nice, deep hunter green, I think, is what they call it. See? So I feel like these really do scream December, New Year's, Christmas parties. And then this one, of course. Although I will say, I wear this one. This Glam, what is it, Gallery Glam, I wear it pretty much year round. Now the last one that I have is also from Zoya, and it is called Mary. And this one is a nail polish that I use that I think is beautiful. Usually, sometimes in other seasons as well, but usually in the fall and winter when I'm just kind of tired of dark colors and I want something a little bit less, less noticeable. And this is from Zoya, and it is called Mary. That is with just one coat, which is not bad. Now, I would say that out of all of the nail polish brands, I have the most of the Zoya brands just because I like them a lot. I like the fact that they're, I guess, more natural than some of the other brands. But Smith & Colt has definitely become one of my favorites as well. And let me do one more coat. Do one more coat. There we go. And that's with 2 coats on. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I think it's just absolutely beautiful. And that again is Zoya's Smith & Colt. Okay, now I'm going to zoom you guys out so you can see all of these wonderful nail polish colors. It's like I have a rainbow of colors on my nails, and that is because I do. So let me see if I can arrange them like so. So this is this hand, and then I have the next set as so, like this, and that is the next set. Those are what I would consider to be my fall picks for fall, winter nail polish colors. And even though I designate these nail polishes for the fall and the winter, sometimes I'll wear them year round, but this is when I think these nail polishes shine the most. This is when I think that they look their most beautiful. This is when I really feel like wearing these colors, and they make me feel festive and really get me into the mood of like the colder months and the colder season. With the exception of maybe this one, Cajun Shrimp. This one I feel like sometimes, you know, if you live in Chicago, it's especially in the fall and winter, it gets really, really cold, and after a while you're just tired of the snow and the freezing temperatures. So sometimes I like to put on a little bit of a pop of color just to spice things up and warm things up a bit. But other than that, I think the rest of the colors are very much appropriately fall and winter colors. I think that they are the perfect nail polishes, at least for me and my skin tone, to wear during this cold time of the year. But yeah, so these are my favorite nail polishes to wear in the fall and the winter, and this is what they look like on me. Alright, and I'll make sure to write down the names of all of these in the description box if you are interested in any of them. Please, if you like my videos, give it a thumbs up, leave me a message, let me know which one of these was your favorite, and don't forget to subscribe. Alright, I will talk to you later. Bye.